Okay, we're going to do a programming session on feature flags. So I'll just share my screen. And been reading about feature flags in different places, including this rollout gem. But we've also been talking about doing the simplest thing that could possibly work. So discussion went kind of this way. Is it user hasn't belongs to many features, so that you can turn it on for one user and off for everybody else. But even simpler than that, we could just turn it on for everyone and off for everyone.
Hello, David.
Hello, Sampati. I'm doing an introduction to myself, but I can explain to you where we are. Did you see the chat? Did you follow the chat that I had with Sam in the Scrum?
Partly, I guess.
The Skype. Well, what we're saying is that the simplest thing that could possibly work is kind of inspired by this, but instead of having activating it by a particular user, we just have a flag that's activated globally. And the background to this was that Sam said that we already have live code in the develop and staging branch that we don't really want to push yet. We want to push other things past it. So either we switch off that code by adding more code or deleting code, or we have a feature flag so that it goes into production, but it doesn't run until we turn on the flag in the database. So have you used any feature flags in Angular or in Homeworks or anything?
Nope, I haven't really used feature flags.
All right, so this will be our first one. Okay, so we draw lots to see who navigates first and who drives first.
Okay.
How
do you do that?
I don't know. It's easy to do if you could have two short straws and you can reach out, two straws with a long one and a short one, and you can reach out and grab one.
Okay.
How would you?
Mind.
Do you want to drive first?
Give me a minute. Share the. Let me share the screen. Hold on. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's do this. Virtual coin toss.
All right.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails it is. You drive.
Okay. All right. Before I do some driving, let's see if I've got. I don't want development tools open. Actually, I might do in a minute. Hangouts. All the way over here is our community network. Now we don't have this code in production, but we do have it in development. We've got these buttons turned on and the toolbar, organizations and volunteers. So all we want to do is to turn off those buttons and go back to how we were here.
Okay. So does this come under the volunteer epic then, or is it a different feature?
It probably comes under the volunteer epic. It's not really a feature though. It's more of a chore.
Okay. Cool. And one more thing, can you tell me which branch is it that you're working on, or is it that?
I have not yet made a branch.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute, all right?
Yeah. got so many columns open here, but yeah, I just opened a column for volunteer epic just to see what's going on here. I don't think there's anything added here except that we've got a job. We've got a task here which is investigate feature flags. Which I guess that's all it's saying is investigate the feature flags. I wonder if we just want to write a story here. Whether it's a feature or not, I don't know. Add story. There's buttons or links for. As a project manager, action. So that we can work more quickly and efficiently with the single code base. How's that as an excuse to do the work? So let's see. I will save it. I'll click start. I've called it a feature. I'm not sure that it is. Start. Where's it gone? Oh, should still be in my work. I don't like when stuff disappears from me like that. But always easy to find in this tool. Yeah. So pretty. Could add you as an owner there.
Hello.
Hello. Shall I copy and paste this over into
Yeah, actually, I have to
new
head.
scenario?
What is it?
Oh, I've made a new chore and added you and me as owners of it.
Okay.
I don't know if that's large enough to read or even if my screen share is working.
Yeah, I can see your screen. Hold on. So you were saying like to move it over to some other scenario?
Yeah, to make a feature file for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. I thought you were talking about something on Pivotal Tracker. I didn't really catch that. So.
No problem. So we copy it into the code base.
Yeah, I'm actually having some problems with TeamViewer, like, so I need to go back, fall over to SSH.
TeamViewer, okay, yeah. I've
Yeah,
not
I
used
mean, like,
TeamViewer for a long time, but it
so
was
what
really
I
good.
do,
I liked it.
what I usually do is like, I can't do Hangouts on my PC, which is my development environment, and
Yeah.
so I TeamViewer from my laptop to the to my PC or the Ubuntu, and then I can work from there to here. But for some reason TeamViewer has crashed, so I need to fall back to SSH.
All right, just tell me when you're ready. I'll just type away here, but I'll try not to do anything controversial.
Yeah. Are you opening a teammate session or? Never mind. We'll do a ping pong there.
Mhm.
I will probably do a ping pong. Is what I was saying.
Yeah, ping pong's good. Guess it's.
Okay, so you can start, I guess.
Yes, it's an admin. Or is it a volunteer opportunities feature?
Yeah, I think there's a folder called volunteers, right?
Yeah, I think that will do. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take that one as a template. Decrease. Just write it as.
Yeah. One more thing. What's actually a scenario outline? What does it actually do?
You basically send a command to the database to turn on the code, and all that I'm concerned about it doing is turning on and off that. But I wonder if we can decide later if it turns on and off everything.
No, I mean like in the cucumber feature. If you go to the cucumber feature, by the way,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there is this new thing. I usually have seen backgrounds, features, and scenarios, but there's this new thing called scenario outline. So I was asking what that is. On
Oh,
line number
right.
9.
Yeah, I've never worked with that, but uh, examples. You put in examples, and let's see. Um, let's see how that works in terms of the actual steps. Um, uh, volunteer steps. Oh, that's the only step. And the nav bar should have a link to link, and then it feeds these two examples back into the outline. So I think it's a way of parameterizing a scenario. There must be documentation on that somewhere.
I just realized I don't have screen installed.
Ah,
So how far have you got into this the feature flag, or is it that you haven't just started?
it's brand new. Yes, I started
I
the
mean
Hangout
it's
to start the feature. Yeah.
okay. So you're using Redis or Postgres?
Oh, we're going to use Postgres.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So volunteer opportunities.
No, I need a screen cheat sheet.
Okay, it's going to be my new file.
How do we do comments in Bash?
Comments, pound sign. Hash sign.
Okay.
All right. So that didn't work. Right, I need to paste from Pivotal Tracker.
Um, you're creating a new branch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I need to ensure I am creating a new branch. Git
Yeah.
status,
I mean,
git
you,
checkout, develop,
you,
git branch. I always forget how to do it in one command because I only
it's
do it.
git check. It's git checkout dash b then the branch name.
Okay, it would be volunteer flag will do.
Yeah. Just push that empty branch to GitHub because I just want to be on
Hmm.
another branch when I start working.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'll
Git
just try a few.
branch. I'm gonna do a git checkout develop. I'm not sure that this is clean. Oh, this is the wrong terminal. I should close this. Yes, we're
Haha.
git branch is a different machine. It's gonna cause damage. Right.
Remote and decocking.
Drop out. Right. Git status. Git pull.
I don't know.
Git checkout develop. Right. Git pull. Tree develop. I don't think you can do that, can you? Git push origin develop. Yeah. Git branch. Git checkout. B volunteer flag. Git push origin volunteer flag.
Oh, finally.
You
Sorry.
got your screen working. You got SSH in with a good environment now.
No. The thing was like, on my Windows, I use this Git Bash, Git a Bash for Windows, by Git. So
Oh yes, yes.
the only problem with that is that when I'm in SSH sessions, I usually can't copy or paste. So I finally found the solution to the problem. I'm just so happy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Not being able to copy and paste is agony. So I can understand your delight. Um, yeah. Right. So I've pushed that to my GitHub repo. I don't know if you can see that, an empty
Yeah.
branch.
What's the name of the what do you say? What's the name of
Volunteer dash volunteer dash flag.
okay, oh, shit. Volunteer slash dash flag colon volunteer dash flag. Yeah. Cool, thanks. Wait, you have a tag called beta there? I mean, when I pulled your branch, I found that there was a tag called beta. If you have a look at my screen,
Yeah,
it seems you
yeah,
created a new tag, right?
yeah, yeah. I created that a year ago when we had a when we had a beta, and I wanted Sam to pull it into his branch, but he never did. So yeah, I've had that tag a long time. But when you did the Git remote add, you must have enabled tags
Oh
because
no,
normally they don't transfer.
it's all enabled by default
Oh, it
on
is.
my. I'm on the later version, I guess, which
All
is
right,
why.
either that or it's in
Sorry.
your credits enabled by default. But that makes sense. I don't see why tags shouldn't be mirrored from
Yeah.
one repo to another. Um,
So I'll just. So
I
there's a
can't
few
think of
questions
good
I
use
need to
cases for
ask.
private tags.
There's a few questions I need to ask. All right.
Mm.
So like this feature flag will be on the complete volunteer feature, or will it just be on the like the volunteer list? I mean, like every action of the volunteer feature will be disabled, right?
Hmm. Well,
I mean,
we can.
would
Well, I guess we want to do the simplest thing that possibly works. So we could do a pull request where we just disable the button to get to the feature, and we could do another pull request where we disable everything. Um,
okay. So
I
like
kind of
I
favour
was
the
thinking
second.
like for now we will just think of just disabling the things in the views, and then later we can go on to the
Hmm.
controller, right? Like
Yeah.
right now, just the
Hmm.
buttons and the forms and all that. Cool. GitHub, which I will local support. So we're using this rollout gem, right?
No,
Are we
there is no
then
way to
roll?
use the gem. We're gonna copy the. I'm suggesting that we copy the API, but we
So
don't
you
need
are going
to
to
do that. Yeah.
so you want to create your own code, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So also one more thing, David, just one more.
Well, I was,
Can
I
you
don't really want to create my own code. I want to just use Active Record and do minimum possible extra on top of
okay?
Active Record.
Yeah. Just one thing, one more favor. Can you just paste the link to the pivotal tracker story in the group chat? That's the
Yeah.
last thing.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Which reminds me, I need to do the same into the right. So this should work. Now I'm working on my local machine. This should also work. Is that just way too complicated? It would have a name and it would have a
8025.
yeah. What would we call it? I give it a name earlier. Active.
You still haven't posted the link for the pivotal tracker story in the group chat.
Oh, I posted it in the Skype chat, not the Skype group chat, not the
Oh, okay.
Google one.
So
Sorry.
in the Skype chat, I didn't get it. Can you just repaste it because
Yeah,
didn't
sure.
get it in the Skype. Sorry. Thanks. It came instantly in the group chat.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
Weird.
it's usually a lot faster than the Skype chat.
So, like, you want every organization to be able to enable volunteers, right? I mean, like, there should be a feature for every volunteer. I mean, every organization,
Yes,
or like on the site as a whole.
on the site as a whole. Right.
Okay.
Well, what is the what is the
So,
rule for
like,
indenting this line 14 where you start with
line,
scenario?
you need to indent it. Actually, I think the
Two
rule is
spaces.
um, like under feature, line two
Yeah.
to five should be indented two spaces. If you go to the top, line 2 to 5 should be indented two spaces.
Okay.
and then line uh, I mean background to scenario will be, hold on. Yeah, background will be I guess as it is,
Hmm.
and yeah, and that should be, I think, two spaces again, yeah, and then line 10 and 11 more two spaces inside.
Another two spaces, right?
Yeah, one more thing I was thinking of is like there's a simple solution for this, right? Like in the routes file, they allow you to specify lambdas to, I mean, blocks of code to check
Oh yeah.
whether like for some specific condition. So we could just disable the feature directly in the route file, right?
That is a fantastic idea. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
So like we could have, I think, let me just do some research. We are on Rails
Mm.
4 or Rails 3? Rails 3, right?
Pardon?
We are on Rails 3, right? Unless
Rails
I've
3,
been
yes.
misremembering
Yeah, we're
that.
still on Rails 3, yes.
So I think we must be having some constraints. Hold on. Let me do some research. Constraints. What's this constraints? I think that'll be the easiest thing to do, right? Because that will be just, I think, one line or something.
Mm-hmm.
Constraints. Lambda. One more thing, by the way, is like will you be specifying in the code which features you'd want as feature flaggable, or would that be specified by the admin? Like, would that be dynamic or would that be static? Like, let's say you wanted to make the invitable feature, like you want to make the volunteer ops feature a feature flag, so you're doing it in the code. Let's say now that you wanted to make the invitable feature as well, so would you want that to be done, would you want to have one interface for that, or will it be fine to just do it in the code and set a pull request?
Or, um, I think a pull request would be the right way to do it.
Okay, then.
Um, yeah.
So then it's very easy, like we can just hard code in the routes file which features or which routes will would you want as feature flags, and then just specify a lambda block.
Oh, fantastic. Right, right. Give it
Okay,
a.
cool.
Hmm. Just gonna pinch some code from here.
Cool.
I think I might want to steal this thing entirely.
Okay, one thing I wanted to mention is like if you go to the disable volunteer opportunities feature, um, like in the background you are specifying that a volunteer ops will be active, but you will be checking both that for active and inactive, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely.
I would prefer like you wouldn't specify it in the background because it like you and specify it instead on every feature. What do you
Oh,
think?
okay, yes. That
Like
makes sense. Yeah.
given the feature volunteer ops is active or inactive, something like that. Because we will have things. You know what I mean?
hmm Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And I visit the feature flag. Oh,
Routes.
given
Config.
given that flag is enabled. I'll do the same thing here for disabled. Um, um, and have this one is disabled.
So
I'll just run that, and I think, well,
hold on.
sorry. Yeah. Uh, oh, I can't run it there. I run it
Which
in.
is
There's
interesting.
too many places to run stuff.
Can you could you open the routes file once,
Yes.
if it's possible? I just wanted to show you something.
hmm I just, well,
Yeah, and
run
any routes
that.
file will work,
Yeah.
I guess. Config slash. Config slash routes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Go to line number 22.
Yeah.
Have a look like get, put, delete. I mean, when
hmm
that's three of them, like, uh, I mean, I don't understand why wasn't that as a resource line instead. And then,
Um. Yeah. Have you got a good refactoring that could turn that into a resource line?
yeah, it's possible. Like, I could do resource pages and then as, or there's some other argument that I need to specify to make it just a root page, and then via
Yeah.
like get, put, and delete. Like it's just one liner.
I think so.
Yeah, okay,
So
go on.
that
I just wanted to show it to
get
you.
automatically maps to show. Yeah. And all this is, yeah, this is just the obvious solution of just changing the routes so that you can get to those pages directly without going through the resource as a name, without naming the resource in the URI. Right, let's wait for that to run. I'm not going to wait for it to run. I'm going to keep coding. Feature.
So
Let's
that should be.
kill that file. Um, let's see its stack definitions. I don't know if this is been one of the victims of
Which one?
Oh, hang on, no. Um, it's fine. I don't know if this particular step has been one of the victims of John's refactoring that he did. But there's a refactoring sitting in there in the pull request queue of the
Yeah.
syntax for those kind of steps, the navigation steps and looking for link steps.
It's still in the queue. I mean,
No, I think the visit one's actually. Yeah, let me check. Let me see what the queue's like. The queue only gets cleared out once a week. Sam clears it out.
no, but I guess it's still there.
But I think it is. Um,
It's a pretty huge feature. Yeah.
okay, we visit the page. I don't know if
Yeah,
visit
it should
will
be.
work right now, but visit should work. I think visit was
Yeah,
already
I
uh,
think I think like
supported. He's tried to do it in kind of a non-breaking way, but let's see. Volunteer.
no, I
Volunteer
think we should.
options exist.
What is it that's failing, by the way?
Nothing. Oh, I don't know. Have we got a fail? No, I've just got pending step.
Yeah, and on line number 23, I would prefer if you would make that step, given that the feature flag volunteer ops in quotes is enabled slash disabled. Because, like, let's say we would have some other feature flags in the future, then that one step could deal with all of them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So something like given that uh, the
Mm-hmm.
feature flag, then in quotes volunteer ops is disabled or enabled or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Although
Yes.
I'm not sure that I need to. Do I need to have it in quotes?
No, I was like telling you
Can I not
to.
just match it in ways?
Yeah, you can match it that way, but
Mm-hmm.
so like on line number 8, you could change that, and on line number 17.
Mm-hmm. Can I have a capture group there? Can't I? Just with two.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. And
And I want
then
to. This would be just capture a
yeah,
string, would it?
dot plus,
Dot star. Yeah.
dot plus.
Pardon?
Yeah, dot star is like 0 or more. So if an empty string is
Oh, dot
passed,
plus. Yeah. So I don't want to pass an empty string. Given that following. Oh, I need to give it there. Right. That should match this time.
hello Sam.
Hey guys.
Hi. We're writing our first scenario for the feature flag, and whether or not put in a gem, this would be kind of how it would work.
Okay. Good. Actually, so I think definitely a good exploration. Yeah, I think we want to keep our options open in terms of how much we rebuild ourselves here versus using a gem. But anyway, keep exploring. Actually, Sam, since you're here, I remember you saying the difficult thing for you. I know you were saying the other day you were kind of busy trying to get to your 1,000 or 2,000 reputation on Stack Exchange, so you can be a moderator. Even if you do get that high and you get moderator powers, I'd ask, can you leave all of the moderation activities to me for the moment?
Yeah, no problem. I haven't really doing much moderation except just approving, or or doing the review and all that. And
Yes, I mean,
just
yeah. I
just
think,
the, yeah, just the review tasks and nothing else.
right. I mean, I can't actually end up quite liking it that I come in as moderator and I see all of the suggestions from the TAs about what should be closed or converted or whatever, and I'd like to be able to continue reviewing those. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that since I've bumped into you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking like at the moment I'm just pushing some kind of staging. Maybe I'll just sort of sit quietly in the background and let you guys carry on. I may just, I think for the purposes of getting the stuff out onto production and giving Rachel the go-ahead to start inviting people, I may just disable this part of the thing manually. Let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, that shouldn't stop you exploring the feature flag, because I think we do need feature flags in place. But yeah,
I
Right,
like
yeah, we
mostly
can do
do.
it by
I mostly do review tags of first posts and then the late answers and low quality posts.
hmm, sure. But I think what may happen once you become moderator, I think converting questions to comments that should be comments is anyway. Let's see how it goes.
Again, like this answer, what do you think about that? I mean, if you have a look at my screen,
Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah, I mean, so, yeah, that can be converted to a comment.
Yeah, I mean, the question clearly asks, is pair programming mandatory for the course? And he's asking another question, like, I hope we get points if we submit the video recording along with explanation.
Yeah,
So,
I think that it's reasonable to suggest converting it to a comment. I think, like,
yeah, I'll just flag it.
yeah, okay.
And then,
All right, I'm gonna try and, I guess I could try and pull in, I'm gonna try and pull in,
again, one more thing with the Stack Exchange forum is that, like, there's this question. This guy had a problem with the homework part 3, and he posted the code, but and he's edited it out. But the problem is that it still remains in the edit history, so anybody can have a look at it.
Yeah, well, I don't know that everyone can see it in the edit history. I think, can they?
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I mean, if I go on private browsing and I just open it as an anonymous user, I can see it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can do something about that or not.
Yeah. Well, I think with all of these things, flag it to me, and I'll try and come. I can't focus on it now because I must get this local support thing pushed out before the Atlantic Scrum. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean the mechanism whereby you flag something, I do check every few hours and review the flags and do what I can. In some cases, it's frustrating that Stack Exchange doesn't allow me to just convert. They've got a real attitude about what they like. You can't just sort of say that it was closed and you can't close it and then they haven't got an other option there, which I find frustrating. Anyway.
Wait, this is the long way. Yeah. Oh, now what have I done wrong? No, it's failing. Don't block take 0 arguments, but it rejects match 2.
Yeah. Open that. Open the steps.
Okay, which line are we on? line 243.
Which spec is it that's failing?
It's then the nav bar should have a link to.
No, that's passing. It's that the flag is enabled or disabled that's failing.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I misread this. Yes, your block is 0 arguments, but so that's this steps then.
Okay, go to that block. Seems
Sorry. That is this one, line 7.
that's interesting. How is that?
It could be that I hadn't saved the file when I ran the.
Yeah, probably
cucumber.
save it again and do that because
Let's save it now. Right. And this is incorrect, of course. Should not.
now why is it failing?
No. Let's see why it's failing now. Hopefully it's failing because none of this code exists.
Oh well, it's not failing. I was looking at
It's
the
still
previous.
running. Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't you use Zeus? It's so much faster. Like you should probably start using Zeus.
Yeah.
I
It
I
should
mean
be
with
really
the
easy to install, actually.
it's just
The
I mean
only reason
it's
I'm not installing it.
go on.
Go on.
Go
The
on.
only reason I haven't installed it is that I want to pair with somebody on installing it so that it's in the Vagrant
Okay,
installation.
so let me tell you this. Installation is as simple as gem install Zeus.
Yeah. So I think we want to put that in the Ubuntu, in the Vagrant Ubuntu install.sh because it's that
Yeah,
simple.
probably. Yeah, just you
In
could try that
fact,
out once. I mean, you could try that
yeah.
out, and because in Rails 4, Rails 4 does a lot of the preloading, but in Rails 3, it does a runtime loading, so that makes it very slow. I mean, if you upgrade to Rails 4, it's not really needed, but you could try
Oh,
that out.
right. Right. So I mean, if I do, let's see, I need to go over to get used to this workflow in Vagrant where you work in the shared folder.
Are you on Vagrant right now?
With this window, yes. With this window is the local machine, and this window is Vagrant.
What?
Get
These review tasks.
get start. Yeah. Right. So git checkout develop git branch d. Oh, sorry. Git checkout b. Vagrant Zeus. Co edit the Ubuntu install. Nope. Vagrant Ubuntu install. My question is, should it be in this script or should it be in the gem file?
No, you could put it in the gem file, but I don't really know why you would put the gem file with that. Just put it there.
I think it's pollution, yes. Get that branch thing set up. Gem install Zeus.
Yeah, I'll probably hold on. I need to do this. There are a few things I can get solved, so I'll just do that right now. Later. I have a solution for line 37 to 45 on the Vagrant script, and
Oh,
I
okay.
probably have a solution on 64. So I'll just send a pull request for that once that's done.
Oh, send a separate pull request. Okay. So let's test this. I guess I can just do. Is there a vagrant down command? Like vagrant up?
Vagrant destroy.
What does that do? Just does that throw the
Um,
whole box away?
yeah, it just throws the whole box away, and then I mean it
All right.
keeps the downloaded file, but it just throws the whole box away.
Ah, okay. Well, maybe I just want to do sudo shut down. Shut it down. And then do. Yeah, kicked out. Maybe I just want to do vagrant up. And I think it won't run this again a second time,
So
but I'll see.
finally, the most interesting thing is that, like, I finally found a use for the HJKL use on keys on Vim.
Well, why is this machine called default? That seems like a dumb name for a machine. So you found it, and oh, the X. What's wrong with the XJ with the
No, I mean
HJKL keys on Vim?
the thing, like my up down arrow keys were not working on this git bash, so I had to use HJKL.
Ah, yes.
Finally, they came to some use.
Ah, of learning them. Yes, I don't know them. VMware already provisioned. Oh, I guess I can run vagrant provision. That's probably what I want. Where am I?
Just give me 2 minutes, alright? I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll just try and finish off this pull request. I'll just step away for a moment.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah. So I just couldn't bear with the bash and I just switched over, restarted my machine and fixed the team view. Now I can finally
All right.
develop in peace.
Oh, good. Without having to remember your HJKL keys.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that the reason I didn't want to start installing things is once I install things, I'll start to rely on it, and I'll never want to delete it and install a new Vagrant.
I mean, you said you're against installing Zeus on your machine?
No, not against it at all. I'm against doing it without a way of automating it so that it's happening every time.
No, I mean, like, are you running on Vagrant right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you like
Um,
want it to be on in the gem file?
hmm I want to say that it's in the I've put it in. I've put it in this file here. If my screen is still sharing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
hmm
So, like, is the install finished or?
No, it's run. I'm actually not quite sure what it's running right now. It's done the bundle install. Oh, it's doing DB migrate now.
Yeah. Like,
But you know,
I'm installing Zeus on the Ruby 9 1.9.3 right now.
I'm not. I'm wondering if I should be doing this the other way round and
That
do
is.
this
It doesn't really
and
matter
just
in fact.
do.
To
But
be
if I
honest,
did
it
a
doesn't.
Zeus here, would that help?
Nope. Actually, the problem is you need to start Zeus first, and then I don't really know if that helps or not. And at that
Yeah.
moment, it's not really required. So just keep it as it is,
Yeah.
because that would require to shift to other terminals and all that.
hmm
So, and there are some failures, it seems.
Yeah, we get these. Oh,
Yeah, that's because of Unicode, I guess. Your
yeah, I get
encoding is
these a lot. Yeah. Um,
okay. Yeah.
I'm guessing these
And
are Zeus's dependencies.
and
Right.
one more thing, I would prefer if you like which would speed up your bundle install times. What is like usually what happens is that most of the time is a lot of time is spent like compiling or generating the documentation
hmm
when doing bundle install. So there's one line. Hold on, I'll just find it, or I'll just put it in my pull request. You can go on.
Oh no! What has happened? That is mad. Oh, locate. Um,
You just need to do rms use.sock, and it's in the root directory.
yeah, but there is. Oh, in the root directory,
No, I mean in that directory. Yeah,
the home directory, right?
yeah. I mean
It's
no, I mean
not
in the
there.
local support. Then you need to find out which web project is it on.
Yeah, it could be running in another way. Maybe it's in the temp directory. But since I just started up this machine, where could it be? PS. Oh, ls. Oh, f.
Yeah, just the PS in fact.
Rep. PS. PS.
Yeah, because like no, I think FAX won't be required. Just PS.
Oh, it is right. Well, if Zeus is already running, I should just be able to run.
In fact, it will be better just kill 23500. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That might be something polluted or something. It's an old version. I won't really trust that.
hmm Yeah. But it's still left behind its socket file somewhere. Now I've killed it. Zeus slave boot. I'm wondering well, if it's been provisioned in a different way. If I did. Zeus RSpec spec. I don't know, run a spec. Just can't connect. We can't find it. That's still. In fact, it's respawned. I killed the thing and it respawned. So what can I do to it to stop it restarting? Well, I guess I need to carry on with the development because it's not that long till the scrum. That is annoying. Get stash. Yeah.
Could you try doing a locate.zeus.sock?
I would assume that the locate database is not up to date.
Yeah, you could just try it.
I mean,
once.
I could do a find.
Yeah, whatever. I'm
Yeah.
not really that like those finding utilities. I don't really know much in Unix. So.
No, they're always too complicated. The simple ways to use them are okay, but once
Yeah, I
you try to
usually
find
like.
properly, it gets tricky.
I just use find all the time.
Yeah, there's nothing there. CD.
Yeah, just search in the root.
Find. Let's see. Let's get suggestions here. I think I can just do that. How do I get it to go recursively?
Yeah, I think. Hold on. I think it's find dash r. Find recursive. Hello.
Hello, still here?
Oh. I lost it.
See what comes out that way.
Yeah, that's probably how to do that.
No, maybe I should have sudoed it. Nothing comes up there.
Sudo it.
Nothing. I mean, if I'm assuming I'm doing this correctly, and I could do say vagrant, and that should come up with. Yeah, that come up with the right answer. So I'm using it correctly. So there is no .zeus.sock. There's something else.
Okay. By the way,
So
are you searching in the root or are you searching in the? What do you say? Is it?
the
Are
home.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, root.
So I guess you just need to recreate a Vagrant instance or just restart it if it's possible. I don't know if that's possible.
Mhm. That's all right. All right. Needs to boot up.
And
I'm not sure if that command boots it up. I think it doesn't. Oh, I'm in. Yeah, right. So let's cd to start. Now it can't even find Zeus. Oh, hang on. RVM gemset use list. I think it should be. I'm guessing it should be in default or global. Okay, Zeus. Where has Zeus gone? Oh, was I imagining things or was I running it a few minutes ago? Yeah. That was starting Zeus server. Gem install Zeus. You don't have right permissions into the. Oh.
yeah, I would say just drop the box and do it again. It's like messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Oh, just
before you
drop
do
the whole
that,
box. Yeah.
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 I like since you're doing it, can you just try out one command for me? Like I'll just make a
Mm-hmm.
commit. Just try that out. Just hold on for right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just 2 minutes.
Yeah. No. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
RVM's not running. This is why.
Ah,
But why? I mean, this thing is commented out. Line 15. This thing is commented out, but so is there nothing to actually switch on RVM?
hold on. Do source,
Mm-hmm.
then tilde slash whatever that is.
Yeah. Do that thing.
Script slash rvm. Yeah, not right. No, use do rvm list.
It didn't warn me RVM's not a function even. Default Ruby not set.
So it's
But,
working. Then
yeah,
you can just
Ruby
do RVM use
RVM use default, and I suspect that won't work.
dash
No,
default.
using system Ruby RVM use.
No, the problem is you need to do RVM use dash default.
Oh, yeah. Then copy paste this line.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, John.
Oh, it's Scrum time.
Yeah, okay. This is kind of this is turned out to be a much bigger distraction than from coding than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Trying to get
Sure,
Zeus running on a Vagrant box. No, it's not your fault, but we agreed to
you
be
have
distracted.
Vagrant for local support?
Be quicker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Since your Vagrant is already polluted, so
Mhm.
I'll just post like a few lines of commands, and the group
Yeah.
chat. Just run that in your command line. It's possible.
Mhm.
Your
Gonna head over
Vagrant
to
is
the
like
scrum.
already gone, so it's in the group chat if you can. It's pretty big. Just post it in your Emacs first, and then just reformat it, and then post it in the
Mhm.
command line. Because I'm pretty sure that this group chat will mess up.
Mm.
Like any random file will work.
Yes. I think it needs to be a bash file to format it.
No, just don't
So
run it. I wanted to. I want you to run it in the command line. So
yeah. Mhm. So you want me to format this?
yeah, it's
Is it
already
already
formatted.
formatted? Right.
Yeah, so just copy and paste, run it in your Vagrant box.
Mhm.
The whole thing.
So this is about
Yeah, this is
the
like there
PG
was this
underscore database, which is the yeah. I
like like there.
suspect.
I mean, there were a few lines in the script which were commented out, and
Mhm.
the it was said it was like these need to be run in PSQL. So there was this method of running that in PSQL from command line. So I just
Do you want to see what it does?
yeah, I just want to see copy the whole thing and then just paste it. I think you already copied it.
Oh no, it's putting little. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That should run.
yeah, run it.
Right, well it's done it. So do you want to see what the result is?
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. That's all right. Thanks.
Uh,
Yeah, no problem now. I can just commit this up. I just wanted to make sure it works or not.
mhm. Right,
Obviously,
yeah, it
I
doesn't fail. Whether it does what we need to do, I don't know. But this
okay.
is
So
about this is about switching to a Unicode database, whereas we were running before with way back up here. We were running with one that's not
yeah, so I guess
Unicode.
we should move over to the Scrum now. We can continue
Yeah, I'm
after
not
the
looking
Scrum.
at the time at all. Yeah, right. See you there.
Yeah.